Today, 7 out of 10 foods we place in our mouth have been altered with chemical ingredients. Hi, I'm Nathan Young, and I'm here to change your mind on a few of your eating habits. Today I have a few guests, so let me go ahead and introduce them to you. Over here we have Brian, and over here we have Ruth. They'll be joining us today for our speech. Thank you guys for being here. We live in a world where we're blessed to have as much food as we do. However, sometimes we take advantage of that and don't appreciate the quality of it. The definition of quality is the standard of something measured against other things in a similar kind, or the degree of excellence of something. Our generation has been introduced to eating more and more processed foods, such as your chicken nuggets you may get from McDonald's, to the frozen fish sticks, even to the so-claimed fresh beef that you buy at your local grocery store. Each one of these foods have been enhanced with chemicals to either preserve the product or allow it to be more appealing to the buyers. For instance, the beef you buy at the store, it's been pumped with carbon monoxide, and that allows it to look redder and be more appealing to us. Let's talk about the harmfulness of the chemicals being obtained in our body. According to the United States Environmental Protection Agency, carbon monoxide can cause harmful effects by reducing oxygen delivery to the body's organs, like the heart, the brain, even the tissues, at extremely high levels, and can cause death as well. Now clearly they're not pumping enough into our meat for it to kill us, but to my point, they know it's harmful to our bodies, so why allow it to be pumped into our meat? High fructose corn syrup is another one of the most used ingredients in the food. It helps sweeten the product and preserve it. However, it also is terrible for the body, and it's a major contribution to excess fat in our diet. Now let's discuss the famous chicken nuggets. They are a great finger food, which is probably one of the most reasons why people like them. Now on the contrary, they're also loaded with more salt, preservatives, and fat than anyone needs. Salt or sodium is typically used to bring out flavor, but in this case it's also used as a preservative as well. According to the American Heart Association, more than 75% of the sodium in the average American diet comes from salt, added to processed foods. In other words, we often don't even know what we're eating, and while cutting table salt is wise, it may only be putting a tiny dent in your sodium total. The average daily recommendation for salt consumption is approximately about 1,500 milligrams a day, and we consume anywhere from 3,400 milligrams a day. So let's talk about a few items I have here. So you get sick and then you want some chicken noodle soup and you want to heat it up in the microwave and go ahead and eat it. Well, now something to consider here is that you have about 1,200 milligrams in just this little 7.5 ounce container here. That's pretty crazy for some chicken noodle soup. So you can definitely go and get some whole chickens. You can cut the chicken off of there and you can cook that up and have chicken, and then you can also use those bones and make chicken stock with that, and then get some noodles, some carrots, onions, celery, and make your own chicken noodle soup. Also, so everybody likes a little pasta. We got some tomato sauce here. You would not believe the amount of sodium that's in this bad boy. So this right here is 25 ounces, or better known as 1 pound, 9 ounces. And it approximately has 470 milligrams, and it's about 6 servings. So if you do the math, it's roughly about 3,000 milligrams of sodium just in this little container here. That's pretty crazy. So one of the best ways to stay away from processed foods is to stick to your more natural products. For instance, go with a bowl of fruit in the morning. We can add it with some yogurt in there, and it's really healthy. Add some oats on top, versus your bowl of cereal that is loaded with sugar, coloring, and preservatives. Also, when eating snacks, stay away from those candy bars. The goldfish, the chips. Go with something a little more healthier. You can do raw nuts, some vegetable slices with some hummus, garbanzo beans, some kale chips. There are plenty of healthy options and alternatives to eating processed foods. It may not be as convenient as others, but it's also a lot healthier for the body. So to conclude this speech, I want to recap on a few things. Make sure you stay away from the processed foods and stick to your more natural products. And when in need for meals, stay away from the high sodium products and use more acidity and herbs instead of salt to contribute to better flavor. Thank you guys.